Air, definitely censoring.
You're in the sunshine, girl.
Well, anyway, thank you so much for taking this time to talk with us. And I apologize again for the technical difficulties, but hoping that it's just growing pains and we'll get this all figured out and streamlined soon.
So you will get a live interview eventually, but this will go up on YouTube. So
yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Will we be able to share this on Facebook?
It'll go up on our YouTube, and then YouTube you can share to Facebook is usually how then I share it, because then they can just link press on it.
I have no clue how to share it to Facebook from there, but yeah, this is cool.
You'll see. I'll share it to Facebook, and then you can just share it from where I do.
Okay.
I'll make sure to message you and let you know where it is.
Yeah, I tell you what, I started this journey like almost 2.5, 3 years ago. And when I first came on, the company I was with, the first CBD company, they didn't do anything on social media. It was all like belly to belly and house parties and all that stuff. And I told them, I said, that's not what I want to do. I'm retired. I want to sit home and be able to help people from my home. So I learned it all and I taught them how to do it.
Yeah.
So it was like,
wait, so
this is crazy.
Deborah,
You know, and my husband says to me, he goes, honey, how do you know how to do this stuff? And I'm like, it's not me. It's God, because he's guiding me, because he knows what's in my heart to share, because I am not technical at all. So the fact that I'm on here is by the grace of God, girls.
Oh my goodness. So you work for a CBD company?
Well, I was with a CBD company when I first started. Someone introduced me to it for my own back pain. Oh. And do you want me to start telling a little bit about my story?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, we would love to hear that.
Absolutely. I'd love to share, because we never know by just sharing what we've gone through and what we are experiencing, who we can touch and help.
Exactly.
And my name's Deborah Sweazey. I was a nurse for 40 years. And when I retired, there was like an empty spot missing. And I told my husband, I've got to volunteer. I have to do something. It's just not in me to sit home and do nothing. By nature, I think I'm just a server. And so I was getting ready to go back and volunteer for the Red Cross, which I had done for many, many years, and Meals on Wheels, feeding the needy and stuff. And a friend of mine said, you know, you complain about your back all the time. Have you ever tried CBD oil? I said, no. And I was on quite a lot of pills at the time, narcotics, for my back pain, because I had a horrible car accident and ended up with 2 lumbar fusions.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I've been on and off disability, on and off work, and pain meds, and, you know, injections and the whole works. Well, I tried CBD oil, and their product worked well enough to where I wanted to share it. Needless to say, that company and I didn't mesh, just values, morals, the whole thing. But that was God again, ladies, because this is what Tawnie and I started talking about, is a company that I hooked up with about a year ago. Their products are mind-blowing, because they have created, we call it cracking the code. They have created a technology that it's literally the next best thing to getting an IV therapy, because we go directly to the blood-brain barrier, and it breaks the brain barrier because of the fact that we are completely water. The way we describe the company is, we are a company, a biotech company, that turns everything into water. So down the road, pills, forms of things may turn into tinctures, just like the company's doing with all of our supplements, our vitamins, our collagen. But the CBD oil, when I tried that one, I was shocked, because no medical claims here, people, but I was able to get off a lot of my pain meds, my sleep meds, because, yeah, we also have a product that's a CBD sleep, and it helps you get to sleep, but it doesn't knock you out like a lot of the sleep aids.
Wait, that's
yeah. Can we talk?
I have major sleeping problems.
And I think most survivors I've talked to we have horrible sleep. So is this something you said? So it's like just water, you just drink it?
Yeah, it's just a little tincture, guys. And I tell you what, these products have no oil. We are completely oil free. That's what this looks like.
Oh, okay, and you put that in water or?
In water if you want, a half hour before bed or under your tongue. And I never had a lot of sleep issues until I had my stroke September 1st of 2020. And when I had my stroke, it was all related to stress because I was pretty good at taking care of myself, but I didn't realize what I wasn't doing. And I wasn't resting, I wasn't taking breaks. That's what I told Tawnie the other day. Learn to slow down when you have to. Because,
acknowledge that. And
yeah, because especially now with my stroke, I've noticed, it's like I get tired quicker. And I was having a really hard time sleeping, which I've never had. My husband used to tease me that I could turn her over and say goodnight and I'd be snoring. And that changed after my stroke. And I think it was the fear of going to sleep because I was scared to wake up and something else would be wrong, because I woke up with this numbness on my left side and I woke up stumbling, not being able to walk. So I had a fear of sleeping, I think. And they gave me Xanax, they gave me Ativan. It was like I was a zombie all day the next day. And I am a type A personality. I love to have the ability to just go, 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 and did I play around with, this, that, and the other when I was younger? Of course. Who didn't? We're going to lie if we say we didn't try stuff, but I was never one that got addicted to anything.
Right.
But I'm addicted to the CBD and the sleep CBD.
So can you say, because I had no idea that it was just in September, like, I don't know why that just spaced. So can you tell what kind of stroke? And because you said some things like how you were sleeping, because I think being a nurse, were you able to like identify, you're like, oh, I'm having a stroke, I need to go in?
Yeah.